Have you ever thought that how you clean your body each day could help you live longer? Most people think good hygiene is just about brushing teeth and taking a shower. But there's more to it than that. There are certain parts of the body that, if neglected, can slowly hurt your health and shorten your life. The surprising thing is, taking care of these areas only takes a few minutes, yet the benefits can be huge. I once spoke with Emma Harris, a geriatric specialist with over 30 years of experience. She told me that many seniors dealing with infections, fatigue, or discomfort weren't suffering because of poor diets or lack of exercise, but because they were ignoring 5 small areas of their bodies. Her advice completely changed how I think about daily care. This isn't about complicated routines or expensive products. It's about using common sense and consistency to protect your health in ways most people never think about. In this video, we'll reveal 5 often overlooked parts of the body that need daily care. Stick around until the end because the 5th one might surprise you, and taking care of it could improve how you feel every day. Let's get started. Number 1, the tongue. Your tongue is one of the busiest parts of your body. You use it every day to taste, speak, and swallow. But it's also one of the most neglected areas when it comes to hygiene. Many people think brushing their teeth twice a day is enough, but your tongue can collect bacteria, food particles, and dead skin cells that can silently harm your health if left unchecked. Experts in senior health stress that the tongue isn't just about fresh breath. It's connected to your overall health. Harmful bacteria on the tongue can enter your bloodstream through small cuts or inflamed gums, which are more common as we get older. Once in the bloodstream, these bacteria can lead to heart disease, lung infections, and even complications with diabetes. What might seem like a small mistake in your routine can have big consequences for your entire body. Think of your tongue like a filter in a furnace. It gathers debris and needs to be cleaned regularly to keep things fresh. If you don't clean it, your body has to work harder to fight off what you could have easily removed in just a few minutes. Studies show that seniors who make tongue cleaning a daily habit often have fresher breath and better overall health. A cleaner tongue can give you a stronger sense of taste and even reduce oral health problems at checkups. The process is simple and takes only a few minutes. In the morning, before breakfast, use a tongue scraper or the bristles of your toothbrush to gently scrape from the back of your tongue to the front. 3 or 4 strokes should be enough. Be gentle as though wiping a delicate surface, and rinse your mouth with water afterward. At night, do the same, but be extra gentle since your tongue is more sensitive after a full day. There are real-life examples of how this simple habit can make a difference. Linda, a 67-year-old friend of mine, started cleaning her tongue every day after years of neglecting it. Within a few weeks, she noticed her morning coffee tasted richer, fruit tasted sweeter, and her dentist even commented that her gums looked healthier. Another neighbor, Theodore, who is 71, had struggled with bad breath for years, despite brushing and flossing regularly. Once he added tongue cleaning to his routine, his bad breath disappeared, and he regained confidence in social situations. For those worried about gagging, start by scraping the middle of the tongue and gradually move further back as you get more comfortable. If you notice any unusual patches or soreness, it's best to consult a doctor. But for most people, especially seniors, this simple step quickly becomes as routine as brushing your teeth. It does more than freshen your mouth. It eases the load on your immune system, helps you enjoy your meals more, and boosts your confidence knowing you're caring for your health in a meaningful way. It's one of the easiest, most powerful steps you can add to your daily hygiene. Number 2, the feet. Our feet carry us through every season of life, yet they often get overlooked when it comes to daily care. A quick rinse in the shower may seem like enough, but true foot hygiene requires more attention, especially as we get older. Neglecting our feet can lead to infections, pain, and even balance issues that affect our independence. For seniors, taking care of the feet is even more important because of slower circulation and thinner skin. It's not just about comfort. Caring for your feet is essential for mobility, safety, and maintaining a high quality of life. Think about the structure of your feet for a moment. Each foot has 26 bones, over 30 joints, and more than 100 muscles, tendons, and ligaments. This complex design functions like the foundation of a house, carrying the weight of your entire body. If the foundation is weak or damaged, everything above it suffers. Poor foot care can lead to swelling, skin breakdown, fungal infections, or even ulcers, especially in older adults with diabetes or circulation problems. These minor issues, if left untreated, can grow into serious health problems that affect your independence. Daily foot washing is a simple but effective way to prevent these problems. Instead of just letting the shower water trickle over your feet, make it a conscious part of your routine. Sit comfortably and use warm water with a soft washcloth and mild soap. Be sure to clean the tops, bottoms, and especially the spaces between your toes, where moisture and bacteria can accumulate. It's like cleaning the slats of a dusty blind. You need to get between each one to really keep it clean. After washing, rinse thoroughly and dry your feet carefully, especially between your toes, as trapped moisture creates the perfect environment for fungus to grow. Real-life examples show how important this habit can be. Thomas, a 73-year-old neighbor, used to give his feet only a quick rinse. Over time, he noticed discoloration between his toes. A doctor diagnosed it as a fungal infection common in seniors. After Thomas started washing and drying his feet properly every evening, the infection cleared up, and he even noticed improved balance and less discomfort while walking. What seemed like a small change made a big difference, restoring his confidence and steadiness. In addition to washing and drying, moisturizing your feet is just as important. As skin ages, it becomes drier and more prone to cracking. A small dab of lotion massaged into the tops and bottoms of your feet keeps the skin soft and less likely to split. Just be sure to avoid the areas between the toes, as excess moisture there can encourage fungal growth. It's all about balance, hydrated skin where it's needed, but dry, breathable spaces between your toes. Your feet can also act as an early warning system for health problems. Changes in color, persistent sores, or swelling may indicate circulatory issues, diabetes complications, or infections. Taking a few minutes each day to check your feet closely is like checking the dashboard lights on a car. You're catching potential problems before they get serious. Taking care of your feet helps you spot potential problems early, before they develop into bigger health concerns. For many seniors, foot care might seem like a small task. However, those few minutes of attention can prevent weeks or months of discomfort down the road. Clean, dry, and well-cared-for feet not only feel more comfortable but also help with balance, stability, and mobility. This means you can spend more time walking, visiting friends, or enjoying hobbies without the worry of pain or falls. If you're still watching this video and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you do so and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our future videos. Your support helps us keep creating content that informs and inspires. Now let's move on. Number 3, the armpits. Your armpits may not seem like a place that needs much attention, but they actually play a surprisingly important role in your overall health. Many people just give them a quick scrub in the shower or apply deodorant, thinking that's enough. But this small area houses major lymph nodes that help support the immune system and act as filters for toxins. Neglecting the armpits can not only affect comfort but also impact how effectively your body defends itself. The skin there is delicate and sensitive. Over time, sweat, dead skin, and deodorant residue can clog pores and irritate the area. For older adults, whose skin naturally becomes thinner and more fragile, this buildup can lead to rashes, swelling, or even tender lumps under the arms. Think of your armpits like a kitchen sink drain. If it's left to clog with debris, the water struggles to flow properly, and the system can't work the way it's supposed to. Your lymph nodes, just beneath the surface, are part of your body's natural drainage system, and they thrive in a clean, well-maintained environment. Washing your armpits properly is a small but powerful way to help your body. Warm water softens the skin and loosens debris. Use a soft washcloth or sponge and gently move in circular motions, then up and down, side to side, making sure every area is cleaned without scrubbing too harshly. Remember, harsh friction can damage delicate skin. The goal is to be thorough while being gentle. Rinse your armpits well to remove any leftover soap, as soap residue can dry out the skin and cause irritation. Drying the area properly is just as important as washing it. After your shower, gently pat your armpits with a clean towel instead of rubbing them. Moisture left in the skin fold is like wet clothes left in a hamper. It quickly becomes a breeding ground for bacteria. Once dry, give your skin a moment to breathe before applying deodorant or clothing. This helps reduce irritation and allows the area to recover. Real-life examples show how much of a difference this simple habit can make. Olivia, a 65-year-old retired teacher, had been dealing with recurring rashes under her arms for years, assuming it was just part of getting older. After switching to a milder soap and taking more time to wash and dry her underarms, her skin cleared up and the discomfort vanished. She described the change as night and day, amazed by how such a small adjustment brought lasting relief. Another senior, Charlotte, 70, had noticed tender lumps under her arms but had ignored them for a long time. Once she started taking better care of her underarms, the lumps disappeared. Her doctor explained that they were related to her lymphatic system, which started functioning better now that the area wasn't clogged. The benefits extended beyond comfort. Her circulation improved, and even her overall energy levels increased. Proper armpit care isn't just about staying fresh, it's about supporting an important part of the body that works every day to keep you healthy. It only takes a few mindful minutes to reduce odor, prevent irritation, and support your immune system. Seniors often say that adding this habit to their routine makes them feel lighter, fresher, and more confident. Taking care of this small, often overlooked area of the body can bring a renewed sense of vitality. Number 4, the nose. Breathing is something we do automatically, thousands of times a day, without much thought. However, we often overlook the pathways that make it possible. Your nose isn't just an entryway for oxygen. It's also a natural air filter that protects your lungs and the rest of your body from dust, allergens, and bacteria. Throughout the day, you breathe in a large amount of air, which carries countless tiny particles. Without regular care, the nasal passages can become clogged, inflamed, or irritated, which can affect not only your breathing, but also your sleep energy and overall health. For many older adults, congestion, sinus pressure, or a constantly stuffy nose becomes accepted as just part of getting older. But these issues aren't always unavoidable. They're often signals that the nose is struggling to handle its job. Cleaning the nasal passages daily can greatly improve breathing comfort and lower the risk of infections or allergy flare-ups. There are simple, safe ways to do this. Some people find relief by rinsing their nose with warm water each morning to clear away dust and mucus buildup from overnight. Others prefer using a saline spray, which acts like a gentle shower for the nose, flushing out irritants without harsh chemicals. For those needing a deeper cleanse, a neti pot, which uses a mild saline solution to rinse the sinuses, can be very effective. The first time you use it may feel a little odd, but the feeling of freshness afterward is often compared to stepping outside and taking a deep, clear breath of fresh air. Even the way you blow your nose matters. Many people instinctively pinch both nostrils and blow hard, but this can push mucus deeper into the sinuses and cause irritation. Instead, gently blow one nostril at a time into a soft tissue, then wash your hands thoroughly. Steam can also be a great natural remedy. Inhaling warm steam from a shower or a bowl of hot water can loosen congestion, and adding a drop of peppermint or eucalyptus oil can provide even more relief. James, a 69-year-old retired construction worker, spent years battling constant congestion from breathing in dust on job sites. He had accepted it as part of his life. But once he started using simple nasal care routines, his congestion cleared up, and he was able to breathe more easily than he had in years. When James' allergies worsened and his sleep was constantly interrupted, he finally started rinsing his nose daily. Within a few weeks, he was breathing clearly, sleeping through the night, and even enjoying spring again without the constant sneezing. Bella, a 76-year-old gardening enthusiast, swears by her daily saline rinse, saying it feels like lifting a fog from her mornings. Another common issue for seniors is dryness inside the nose, especially during winter or in air-conditioned homes. A small amount of natural oil, like coconut oil or vitamin E oil, applied carefully with a clean finger or cotton swab, can soothe irritation and prevent cracking. Simple steps like these not only improve comfort but also help prevent nosebleeds and infections. Proper nasal care leads to quick, noticeable results. Breathing becomes easier, sleep improves, headaches reduce, and energy levels go up. Jordan, an 84-year-old retired engineer, said that once he started taking better care of his nose, he could play golf without sneezing his way through the course. For him, it was nothing short of life-changing. Your nose is more than just an airway. It's an essential line of defense for your health. Persistent congestion, frequent nosebleeds, or sinus pain that doesn't go away should always be checked by a doctor. But for most people, a little daily care for this often overlooked area can make every breath smoother and every day a little easier. If you're still watching this video and finding these tips helpful, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Your support helps us continue creating helpful content to inform and inspire you now. Let's move on. Number 5, the belly button. At first glance, the belly button might seem like a small, insignificant dimple on the abdomen, a leftover mark from when we were once connected to our mothers. Because it doesn't usually require attention, many people go years without thinking much about it. However, the belly button is one of the most overlooked areas of the body when it comes to hygiene. If left uncleaned, it can become a breeding ground for bacteria, unpleasant odors, and even infections. Researchers have found that the belly button can host dozens, sometimes even hundreds of different types of bacteria. The warmth, moisture, and natural folds of skin make it an ideal environment for microbes to grow. Add in lint from clothing, sweat from daily activities, and traces of soap that never fully rinse away, and you have a place where buildup quietly accumulates. For older adults, whose skin may be thinner and whose immune systems are weaker, this can lead to irritation or discomfort faster than expected. Helen, a 75-year-old retired nurse, learned this lesson during a routine checkup when her doctor noticed a mild infection in her belly button. She was surprised that she had never thought to clean the area properly. After she started giving it daily care, the irritation went away, and she felt more comfortable and confident. Her story isn't unusual. Many seniors experience minor belly button issues simply because they're unaware of how important it is to keep the area clean. Fortunately, the solution is simple. While showering, take a few seconds to gently clean your belly button with a soft washcloth and warm water. Wrap the cloth around your finger and gently work it into the folds, as if you were washing the inside of a delicate cup. Afterward, pat it dry with a clean towel to make sure no moisture is left behind. For deeper belly buttons, a cotton swab dipped in warm water or mild soap can help reach farther inside, followed by a dry swab to remove any remaining dampness. Taking just an extra minute to care for your belly button can prevent odor and keep the skin smooth and free from irritation. Maria, a 71-year-old grandmother, added belly button care to her morning shower routine. She said it only took about 30 seconds, but she noticed a difference within days. A faint odor that had bothered her for years disappeared, and the skin on her abdomen felt healthier. Another neighbor, Jane, 78, admitted she had ignored her belly button for decades. When she finally started cleaning it regularly, not only did she feel more comfortable, but she also felt more refreshed overall. If the belly button is neglected for too long, issues like redness, discharge, or itching may develop. These signs shouldn't be ignored, as they could indicate an infection. Seniors with diabetes or weakened immune systems should be especially careful, as small problems can worsen quickly. In these cases, it's best to consult a doctor. For those with belly button piercings, even long-healed ones, hygiene is just as important. Bacteria can build up around the jewelry, so a gentle daily cleaning is essential to keep the area irritation-free. Caring for your belly button isn't about vanity. It's about protecting a small but vulnerable part of your body that affects your overall comfort and health. Just like you wouldn't leave a hidden pocket of your clothing dirty, you shouldn't overlook this hidden pocket of your body. With a little attention, it becomes one less place for trouble to hide and one more step toward a healthier, longer life. Final thoughts. So there you have it, 5 often overlooked body parts that can make a surprising difference in your health and longevity when given the right care. From your tongue to your feet, your underarms to your nose, and even your belly button, each part plays a role in helping you stay strong, steady, and feeling fresh. Simple daily habits like these often lead to bigger benefits, better balance, fewer infections, clearer breathing, healthier skin, and even a greater enjoyment of meals. For seniors, it's not just about hygiene. It's about protecting independence, conserving energy, and feeling comfortable in your own body. Something as simple as washing your feet thoroughly or clearing your nasal passages can ease discomfort that's been quietly draining your strength. Paying attention to these often overlooked areas isn't just about cleanliness. It's a way to show appreciation for your body's resilience and give it the care it needs to keep working well for you. As you reflect on what you've learned today, I encourage you to think about which of these habits you might want to add to your daily routine. Maybe it's using a tongue scraper in the morning, taking a moment to dry your feet carefully at night, or simply remembering that your belly button deserves a little attention too. Each small action is an investment in your health, confidence, and future. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share. Reading your comments motivates and encourages us greatly. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it. Your support helps us continue creating content that informs and inspires. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.